Hi, my name is Sashay West, and you're watching Project Dialogue, where we talk about everything and anything that you should and shouldn't give a flying fuck about. Here with me today,
hi, I'm Axel.
Hey, I'm Mary Cecil.
And I'm Anthony Antoine.
Let's talk.
Lindsay Lohan has somehow found enough time to reportedly begin writing a tell-all, though perhaps sex-all is more accurate, book. According to The Radar, the stories Lohan promised to publishing houses in London made literary. The stories she wants to publish made literary agents' draws drop. Did I say that right?
Literary?
Literary.
Draws, not draws. You said draws.
Maybe their draws drop too. I don't know.
That draws and drops. Is it like that sexy?
She's prepared to put everything out there, apparently.
Okay, I'm gonna say this before anybody
Everything's
says
already
anything.
out there.
Before anybody says anything, okay, Superhead did the same thing, and it was actually a good book, and I actually read all 3 of her books. At first I read it for a class assignment, but then I actually liked it.
For a class assignment.
I went to, you know what school I went to?
You read it for
I
a
went
class
to Trenton
assignment.
High. I went to Trenton High, and we read Superhead's book, and it was a good book, actually.
I'm actually okay with Superhead, but this is supposed to be Lindsay Lohan that we attach this tag of being very talented to.
She is talented.
And to me, she's not. I think it's a joke. I think it's a fluke. I think she did one good movie. We've been calling her talented since. She's one of those people who's like,
Yeah,
it was like Mean Girls, right?
No, it was no. She's
had more than that.
She's had.
Okay, maybe she did 2 movies. What was the first one?
Wasn't she in Mean Girls?
See, we can't even remember it. It was that.
Parent Trap.
Okay, so she did 2 good movies, but ever since then she's been like a.
She was in.
She's a horrible.
She's a whore.
She's a horrible
horrible.
that is not talented. Her reality show was horrible. I'm just over her. Like, why?
She was always late to Oprah's show.
And if she was so talented, she wouldn't write this book. Like, the reason why you resort to writing this book is because you've run out of options and you're running out of money. I'm over her.
Okay, maybe that's
she don't have
I
money.
think she's
I'm
made
over
bad
her.
choices. I think she's made bad choices.
She's not talented.
But everybody
She's a
makes
joke.
bad. I think she's talented.
I don't know, but I
think she's
did
talented.
see the last movie she came out with.
What was that?
See, we can't even remember it. It's that memorable.
I saw her in Machete.
It was
I liked her in
it was like a
Machete.
sex movie. It was a sex movie. Go figure. But and it was just weird. She wasn't acting as well as the Parent Trap or Mean Girls. Not that even in Mean Girls, I don't think she was like giving us an Oscar-winning moment.
I think we've set these high expectations for someone that has been labeled talented, and I think it was a fluke that she got those few movies out. Like what Lindsay Lohan is really what we've been seeing for the last 8 years of her with, drugs and running through parties and, showing up late to
Britney
movies.
Spears and
That's really
Hilton.
who she is. And that's not talent.
Did you
No,
Did you ever watch like that special on Britney Spears?
What
What?
special?
Where like they had all these people talking about like everything that she went through from like the start of her fame to maybe like a couple years ago.
What happened?
It was talking about all the stuff that she was going through, and I started to really feel for her. And I was like, "There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes that the press doesn't say."
People go through
I love
shit.
What was the biggest thing that she was going through that we may not understand?
I don't know if it was that they weren't understanding, but from the time that her and like Justin Timberlake broke up, it's like, yeah, she broke up. They were together for 2 years, I believe, and then they broke up. And I'm like, that's kind of hard for everyone. But when every single person is watching you and judging what you did and like blaming all these things,
didn't she cheat on
she
him?
was like.
People
I
cheat.
don't know.
All right, look, I'm not saying that cheating is okay, but like, they live a different life. They live a different life than we do because everything they do is in their mind.
Yeah.
Like Amanda Bynes, apparently, who I thought was talented too. She went crazy and like she's on Twitter and she's posting crazy pictures and saying these crazy things. She's not the same person at all anymore. And I liked who she was. When before she dyed her hair, I liked her, and I think she's a cool person. But you know what? Like, it's difficult to say who these people are, what they go through, especially when they grow up.
I think it's the crack. The cocaine. It's the cocaine.
But you know what? Like, I don't think anybody should be able to judge anybody on anyone else's lifestyle.
I don't think this is about judging. To me, this is really about people who are celebrities who have put themselves out there. She's writing a sex book. There's a news story. It generates publicity, and then that's why we're talking. Mm-hmm. So it's not, I think people do that thing about like all of a sudden we're judging. No, these are celebrities who put themselves out there in that way for us to have an opinion.
Right, and And the point that I'm making is, if she wants to write the book, she can go.
She can go ahead and write the
Well,
book. I won't buy it, nor support it, nor read it, and she's.
I will
talented.
watch the movie though.
She is trying to get